Hey guys, how's it going? So this is an interesting little throw. So I was contacted by the owner of Whimsy, completely out of the blue, and he sent me this, the Whimsy Rival. So I've heard of Whimsy before as like a passing kind of brand. Never really tried any of their yo-yos, so lo and behold, this is the first one I've ever tried. So, what do I think of it? Let's go in and get into the review. So if you just eyeball it compared to say another yo-yo, you'll notice that this thing is a pretty mid-sized throw with a diameter of around roughly 54.36 millimeters. If you follow on from there, the specs relay a very conservative throw, with its width being about 41 millimeters and its weight of 65. So really, this thing's kind of just right comfortably in the mid-weight price zone. Now, I couldn't hunt down the exact metal of this yo-yo, but I'm assuming because of its low $50 price point that this thing's made from 6061, okay? I could be wrong, don't quote me on that, but that's just me trying to assume it. So, how does this thing play? First kind of throws, you'll notice that it's a very jarring, heavy, kind of, not super heavy, but a bit of a weighty kind of mid-sized yo-yo. So the yo-yo itself, super angular, probably designed to be like a pocket throw that's also got some competitive elements to it. So stuff like that. Definitely has, you know, an element of a speed to it, so it feels very, feels very kind of competitive, but on a smaller scale. So one thing I feel about this yo-yo is that its weight makes it a bit difficult to do horizontal combos with, but, you know, well, almost got that one there. Whew. You can land them. Doesn't make it super easy on the player, but it can generally land them. And yeah, this thing really is kind of just designed for those small tech maneuvers that really kind of just enunciate or take advantage of smaller yo-yos. So yeah, what was I gonna say? So in terms of this yo-yo, I don't think it's designed to be a super competitive yo-yo, nor is it designed to be kind of like your tech yo-yo. I think it's designed to be a pocket-sized fun yo-yo. Now, there's a bit of a problem with that. One, because, okay, there's a general feel on the string for a fun yo-yo. Now, this is gonna be one of the most subjective critiques I'm ever going to say on this channel. Might even do it a couple times, but this yo-yo I don't think it plays very fun. And the reason I say that is because one, the pads are super grippy, so that it really kind of shoots this yo-yo back. So, it kind of is uncomfortable on the hand, and because it's super angular, it kind of digs into your palms a bit. The second thing is that the bind's super tight, so it really shoots back fast. And the third thing is that it's got a lot of weight on the rims. So if you guys take a look at how the yo-yo is designed, it's got a lot of rim weight, and that's normally a good thing, but combine that with the sharp shape and grippy pads, this thing has like a slow kind of feel. Now 65 grams isn't that heavy, but when it's distributed in an in an undersized yo-yo with a lot of rim weight, this thing starts to kind of play like a brick. So it's a nice yo-yo and definitely has its place, but I wouldn't say that this thing is particularly fun, or maybe comfortable. It isn't very comfortable to play with. But other than that, you know, it can do all of the general, you know, little tech tricks, and if you guys want to rip a little combo on this thing, you could probably do that as well. It just takes a bit of concentration. So, wouldn't recommend this thing for competition, though I don't think it was designed for that. Maybe tech, because it's small, stable, can swing in and out of like tiny kind of yo-yo formations. But I think this thing was designed to be a fun yo-yo. It's just the way that the distribution of the weight and how the yo-yo feels doesn't make it very comfortable to hold. So yeah, that is the Rival. In my opinion, this yo-yo was an alright of a yo-yo. Definitely something that I don't think would really hold up in legit competition, meaning like you want to use this yo-yo to fully go out and compete. And I think it's something that definitely has its place. It's a fun, pocket-sized kind of yo-yo, but I don't really particularly find it that comfortable to use. Maybe some other people do, maybe some other people, you know, don't. Fun is the most subjective kind of description of a yo-yo ever. So, you know, when I say it's not fun, that doesn't mean it's not fun, it just means I don't particularly like playing with it. But yeah, that's that. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the Whimsy Rival. Any comments, questions, and criticisms, post them down below, and I will see you guys next time.